Here we are at Vertical Field with Guy Elitzur, the CEO. They're doing a lot of exciting work in urbanization of agriculture and decentralization of agriculture. Let's hear about your story, Guy. What is Vertical Field?
Well, Vertical Field is all about changing the life in a city. Whether it's the climate, whether it's the environmental aspect, whether it's the human health parameters, or whether at the end of the day it's the food we consume. So the entire concept of how a human being needs to live in a city definitely is something that we aim to challenge and to bring innovation solution to that aspect.
So I live in a rural area. I live next to a farm. The farm brings the food directly from the field to the store. I walk in, I purchase something. Now I move to a city and everything is being trucked from hundreds of or thousands of kilometers away, which probably affects the taste and the quality and everything else. Right. Tell me what Vertical Field is doing to change this reality.
Living in the farm has its own benefits versus living in a city. Bring the challenge of how you supply constant food and keep the same quality of the food. What we're doing in Vertical Field is we have developed a vertical farm inside the container. So first we recycle the container, used container. We shift them to be a vertical farm with all the subsystem, including to make sure that we create the ecosystem for the plant to be grown in an optimal condition. And that is a portable, you can put it any place. The entire idea is to put it as close to the consumer, whether it's a supermarket store, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's the middle of the neighborhood, in a way that it won't be too long between harvest and consumption.
What is your edge over your competition? I mean, you're not the only company in the world that's doing indoor farming. Right. Why is your solution better?
We have been developing a soil-based platform. We keep growing that on soil because we think that the natural way of growing produce, where basically the plants absorb everything it needs when it needs, versus the hydroponic where it's basically push the fertilization constantly. And by that you get a healthier plant, you get higher level of vitamins and nutrition. And with the added value of technology and our unique platform, basically we're able to facilitate the farm inside of the farm in a way that an unskilled person can manage that from A to Z.
What are you actually selling? Do you fit out the unit, the container, and then sell the container to market?
It's a good question. Yeah. Our main focus is the retail industry. And basically, retail knows how to sell, they don't know how to be farmers. So our business model, we call it FAS, Farming as a Service, where we position the farm, deploy the farm free of charge. And we manage the farm from A to Z. We provide them the produce in a package and marketing and brand as they want. And the only thing they have to do is basically to buy the produce over a 5 years period, where all the terms are known ahead, the prices, the quality, the quantity.
So where do you see Vertical Field in another 5 years or 10 years? What's your vision?
So definitely we're in the process of deploying our farms and solution with retail here in the countries. We're working with a few of the supermarket chains in the countries. We have some initial operation in the US, some of the East European countries, and more I would say come to the pictures. And we see ourselves as part of the long arm of the supermarket store. So the farm is part of the fruit and vegetables departments. Bear in mind, if you see what kind of innovation the supermarket chain have went through with digital elements, freshness in other departments, but the only departments that left aside is the fruit and vegetables. That's a department that basically is the most important because it's always in the entrance, right? It's with all the colors and the emotion that bring fresh produce, but that left aside in terms of the innovation. I think the farm, we see that it's part of the store and the stuff that can grow produce and basically when consumer come to the supermarket store, he actually go into the rural area, he went to the farm and he picks in his own produce, which basically fits to the modern and speed life that we're living. And I'd like to see the solution of Vertical Field basically implemented in any organization or stakeholders that consume food in high scales. We're definitely eager to bring fresh and healthy food and to change the way that people consume food. And since more and more people are coming to live in the city, as we said, definitely the urban ecosystem is something that we find very comfortable. And I think that knowing to live with the limitation of living in the city definitely needs your solution to fit to this limitation. And I'd like to see the vertical field solution are inside any city on the globe.
Amazing. And so any city on the globe, that's a big vision. What do you need to get there?
We definitely are in the need of capital. Addressing new markets and new business partners definitely needs a capital, and that's something that we're definitely looking. And strategic partners, retail partners, big corporates, it's also something that are super interesting for us. And I think these partners will find a small company with a big ambition, with a great technology, and with a great team of people that are passionate about what they're doing.
So there we have it. I mean, what a lovely example of innovation for good, Israeli innovation for good, Tikkun Olam, really creating technology and solutions that are helping humanity around the world. Make sure that you learn more about Vertical Field, connect to them. We'll have all of their data, their contact information in the text of this video, and you can contact them directly. Keep tracking with us. Thank you and all the best.